Welcome, everyone. Welcome back to launch day number 2 of the Elevate Her experience.
Yes,
It was an experience. I'm
the
so
whole
excited to
experience.
be back for day 2. Now, yesterday, Dr. Brooks, you and I got the opportunity to talk to a community of leaders and entrepreneurs and professionals about the Elevate Her experience. But most importantly, we really got to talk about how neuroscience can impact your life and how using and understanding neuroscience, how it can take you from level to higher level to higher level to higher level, and also help you to deal with the pressures of life. We're not just talking about anxiety or depression, but we're talking about total wellness. We're talking about in your finances, we're talking about in your relationships, right? We're talking
Yes,
about how to be 360 happy. 360
my
happy.
goodness.
How can I have a life where I'm happy with everything, my finances, my wellness, my health? How can I have better relationships? And we talked about the Elevate Her experience. So, Dr. Brooks, I know that everyone is logging in now. So, Dr. Brooks, introduce yourself to these lovely people today.
Hey y'all, come on in and say hello in the chat. Let us know if you're watching from YouTube or Facebook because we are streaming live from Facebook and YouTube. My name is Dr. Vanessa R. Brooks, and I'm just really excited to be here. They call me the brain coach. Why? Because I've learned that the 3 pound organ inside of our head is the most powerful and the most lucrative asset that we hold on this planet. And it is my desire, my dream, and my calling to assist at least 1 million people with learning how to actualize their life. How? Through transforming their mind, how? Through rewiring their brain. But there's a whole science to it, Ace. And that is what I do. And that is what we both do. And so I'm excited. We're back here tonight. This is day 2 of the Elevate Her experience. And I know I was listening to you do your introduction, Ace, and you talked about how we could have this amazing life in our money, in our relationships, in our well-being. And it sounds good, but I'm surprised at the number of people. I shouldn't be surprised because it used to be me and probably you. But the
Mhm,
number of people who think that that's just fluff.
mhm.
The number of people who might say that sounds good in theory, but I don't think it's possible for me. And I want to know in the comments section if any of you all have heard these things before and you thought this is not possible for me. And that's really why Ace and I are bringing the Elevate Her experience to you all because I've seen this over my own life where I watched everybody else succeed and be happy and be prosperous and be abundant and be blessed and wealthy and healthy, have great relationships, intimate relationships, friendships, the great partnerships, but it never could happen for me. And I used to always say, well, is there something wrong with me? Is there something, what's wrong with me? Right. And I think a lot of y'all feel that way. I
Mhm,
think a lot of you feel that there's something wrong with you. I
mhm,
think many of us have been trained to believe it's going to always happen to the other person.
mhm.
Well, tonight, me and Ace are here to tell you that no, it can happen to you too, because it has happened and is happening right now to both of us. Right,
Yes,
Ace?
yes. We're talking about total 360 happiness. And
Yes.
I know you just talked about it that a lot of people don't even believe that this is something that's possible. And it's disheartening when you know what you know. I don't know if is there anyone in the comments today that just you feel like you know something, right? I don't know if you're a professional or if you're an educator or if you're a teacher or some type of leader, but you know what you know, right? That's why you go to work. That's why you get the top dollars. Me and Dr. Brooks just know what we know. And the reason why there's so many people who feel, oh, well, that's not meant for me, is because of this 3 pound organ that is inside your skull. Oh,
Mm,
oh,
come on, somebody.
your brain don't think it's you.
Yeah.
Okay. And so I think we should just jump straight into some of our experiences. So, you guys, let me just lay it out. My name is Ace, if you don't know. Hello, 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 hello. I am also known as the efficacy engineer. What is efficacy? I love to talk about efficacy because efficacy is actually the science behind belief. It is the understanding that I can do and accomplish all things. Amen. I know there's
Amen.
someone in here who has heard that I can do all things. That's more than just a scripture. Your brain has the ability to manifest, to bring into fruition all things. That's what efficacy talks about. Dr. Bandura, who coined the term himself, he talks about a plethora of studies that he has done over his years in psychology. And what he witnessed is that people with higher self-efficacy, they spearheaded everything. They were the leaders, they were the trendsetters, they were the trailblazers. He realized that when you believe in something, you can accomplish it. Now, this is the thing, it's a two-way street in life. If you don't believe in something, or if you do believe in something, both are true.
Yep.
So if you don't believe you can do something, or if you believe you can do something, both are truth. So you
Absolutely.
have to understand, how do I bring your truth into transformation? Because some of you guys have low efficacy. And that is the reason why when you see people like Dr. Brooks and us come on the stage, or you see us speaking around the world, or you see us teaching in these cohorts and in these intensives, some of you guys feel apprehensive because your brain is telling you there's no way I can be happy.
Yep.
There's just no way that I can be happy. Happiness is for them. Happiness is for that person. I mean, that person's smaller than me. That person has a higher degree than me. That person has a better job than me. That person, man, look better than my man. Oops. Which one of y'all thinking that in the comments? Let
Let us know in the comments.
us know in the comments. Y'all have felt that way before.
You
Y'all
know, and
like
Ace,
better.
I was listening to a young lady on YouTube today, and I literally just wanted to cry. And I'm gonna get in trouble because I always get in trouble, y'all. I always get in trouble, but I'm getting ready to bring in the pink elephant in the room.
Uh-oh, not the
Okay,
pink
here's the pink elephant in the
one.
room.
Uh-oh.
So just go ahead and put on your seatbelt, because what I'm submitting to us tonight, there are a lot of reasons why we have trouble believing that we can. But one of the main reasons is religion, y'all.
Uh-oh.
Um, um, a lot of the religious teachings here in the West have completely convinced us to not see ourselves as capable. I'm in trouble. To not see ourselves as worthy. I'm in more trouble. To not see ourselves as efficacious. I'm in trouble again. We've been taught to see ourselves as sinners, as unworthy, as unrighteous. I'm gonna get in so much trouble, but it's okay. I'm gonna speak and live my truth, y'all. Religions have taught us that because we are so unworthy, that we almost need to just shrink. And so I was listening to a girl on YouTube today, and she was a spiritual woman, or was she? Because she began to talk about what her relationship with God is like. And I couldn't help but wonder tonight or today when I was listening to her, how many of you listening tonight, you had a flawed relationship and understanding of God that has created the inability for you to believe in yourself. She talked. I mean, she was in so much distress because she felt like God wanted her to suffer, that it was a part of the process, that God wanted her to struggle, that it was a part of the process, that God wanted her to experience loss, to prove her worthiness and her faithfulness. She said it was a part of the process to live life in warfare. And she literally said, I've been fighting for my life for the last 3 years because I know this is what God wants of me. And so I'm being real edgy tonight because I know we're not supposed to talk about religion, but I do wonder how many of us have faulty religious beliefs that contribute to our unbelief in ourselves. I wonder tonight how many of us were raised in households and environments where we were taught that we were not good enough, that something was wrong with us. I wonder tonight how many of us have lived in households where we didn't have good role models. We didn't have good examples of what self-efficacy looked like. And I want you to understand tonight that your environment produces your belief system in large part. And so I want you to start thinking about the people who have influenced you in your life, your culture, your environment, because you're going to find out that many times, and I dare say probably 90% of the time, your beliefs are not you. Come on, Tanya, in your house. Y'all watching, but y'all got a comment. Y'all know we love engagement over here. How many of you tonight, You've been influenced by what your mama or your daddy or your church or your friends or society has said is true. And you have believed it for so long. Now your brain thinks it's true also. Come on here, somebody. And that is exactly why we created the Elevate Her experience, because I learned this the hard way myself. When you are around people who put you down, who am I talking to? And we're going to look at these text messages that Ace has on the screen in a minute. But when you are around people who put you down, when you are around people who tell you that something is wrong with you, when you're around people who shame you and critique you and make fun of you, I'm going to tell you, y'all, you believe it, especially if you experience things as a child.
Mm-hmm.
Comment below, because the first 8 years of your life really shapes what kind of adult you are today. All right. And so if you had abusive people around you, people who talked negative around you, people who did not lift you up, who am I talking to? People who do not encourage you to be your authentic self. I can go ahead and tell you right now, you are living a falsehood. You're living a false reality. I know that stings a little bit. Just gonna say ouch. But we came to tell you tonight that there is a version of you. Come on, Tanya. Come on here. Hey, Jasmine, there's a version of you that exists that you haven't tapped into yet. And
Mm-hmm.
religion has made you too afraid to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry to step on your religion tonight, but religion. I'm talking to my audience, Ace, because I know most of my audience is
Mm-hmm.
in the religious culture or came from that. And
Mm-hmm.
the way that you've been introduced to God and religion, it has made you an individual who does not know how to live a life of self-agency. What is self-agency? The ability to believe in yourself and make your own decisions. And
Mm-hmm.
so many of you have so much fear within you that you are afraid to live beyond that paradigm of fear.
Wow.
Here's proof of that on the screen. Ace
Yeah,
just put it up
wow.
here, because Ace and I both put some very high vibrational, positive videos on YouTube, encouraging people to tap into their own inner power, to tap into the power of belief. And I'm gonna shut up and let Ace talk, because we both talk a lot. That's why we get along so well, I think. But yeah, there's a
I
theory.
love hearing you talk first off.
I love hearing you talk too. But there's a theory. There's a theory out there, y'all. It's called the change theory. Okay,
Yes,
it's
we're
an
going to get
actual.
into it.
We're gonna get into it, and
We're going to get into
we're gonna talk about it more in our program. We do have the link ready for you all to sign up to get on the wait list. So Ace, if you while I'm talking, if you want to put that link up there, that'd be great. Can you find it?
Yeah, let me go ahead and put it in
It's in the
there.
private chat. So y'all get on the wait list, and if you sign up for the wait list, you're gonna get a free gift tonight. Okay. If you sign up for the wait list, all I need is your email address. If you are interested in coming into our Elevate Her experience, it is a 4-week intensive. We're gonna pour into you. We're gonna rewire your brain so that you can make more money, have more peace, have better relationships in your life. All right. I need you to go ahead and get on the email list, the wait list, okay, because we're only taking 10 students. And I know it's gonna sell out. All right, so you need to sign up tonight. Go ahead and give us your email address. You're gonna also get a free gift. Okay, and I'll show you the free gift when I turn it over to Ace. But change theory says, y'all know I'm a social scientist, so I love theory, because theory helps us understand human behavior better. And change theory says the reason why people are not able to live a life of success and wealth and abundance and peace is because change is the hardest thing for your brain to do. Somebody
Wow.
talk back to me. Somebody talk back to me. Hey, Nakata, change is the hardest thing for your brain to do. Do you understand me? I don't care how many dreams you got. I don't care how many affirmations you say. I don't care what your desires are. Until you know how to get into your brain and change it through rewiring it. And neuroplasticity is the only way to rewire it. You are not going to be able to accomplish most of your goals. And I ain't okay with that, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I am not satisfied with that. So Ace and I literally went to YouTube and we posted some encouraging videos, just teaching people about their own inner strength, the power they have on the inside of them. And some of the comments were just very not hurtful, but just they made us sad. And me and Ace didn't even know we had got these same kind of comments until tonight. We were comparing notes. Okay. So Ace is going to kind of walk y'all through how people feel about themselves, because we like to give
Yes.
you all proof. We have to give you all receipts. And while
Yes.
he's going through this, I want you to ask yourself, do you feel this way about you too?
Yes. Dr. Brooks, you just hit it on the head. How do we really feel? And how do we feel in the face of hope? I don't know if we ever ask ourselves, because we're so prepared about how do we deal with adversity. We're so over prepared about how we deal with issues in our life, right? We're constantly anticipating them. We expect them to come, and we don't realize that there's something going on up here that is causing us to feel this kind of deprecating, overwhelming feeling. So, to Dr. Brooks' point, yes, we post content about what we know can change your life. We didn't make it up. You can go Google it. You can go read some books about it. It's out there. Dr. Brooks has a whole PhD in it, and I have a hood education in it. We know what we're talking about because we live lives that prove that when you connect to a certain something up here, something changes in your experience. So we're posting content about it. This same level of energy. Look at these teeth, y'all. This smile. How can you come to my page with this smile and say, you know what? Well, thank you, Captain Obvious. Please, please tell me something I haven't heard. This story is heard all in every community, but it's not the first time I've heard the story. The story is nothing new. People just have more ambition than others.
Wow.
Or how about this one? I felt like a millionaire for 50 years and it's never happened to me. So don't waste your time. Oh, you know what? Maybe they're tripping. That's what they say. Third time's a charm.
Mm-hmm.
That, it's why I never believe in myself. It's why I quit everything I start. I never believe I will succeed, so I quit while I'm ahead. Is there somebody else that can talk about it? Is there
Uh-oh.
somebody in the comments out of the 7 people in our room and whoever is watching from the other dimensions, if you can just let me know in the comments, just be honest. Have you felt like this before? Have you felt I'm 40 now? How could there be something else? I can't go back to school. How could there be something else? Well, my doctor said there's nothing else they can do. What could there be something else? Who else have felt that before? Because what we're realizing is that when your brain don't see something, you'll never see it. You'll never see. And Dr. Brooks she's graciously helping us to understand the why behind this. Dr. Brooks, why would somebody leave a comment like this to a video that was full of hope?
Because you know what, Ace, and I want y'all to tell me in the comments if y'all do this because I've done this. When I try to tell people, and I know people don't mean any harm, it's just we've not been taught this. So it's really hard. Again, change theory says it is really difficult to learn new information. So people are responding with their subconscious programming. And I don't want y'all to think that this is some kind of airy fairy new age teaching. I'm giving you science. Okay. You have two parts of your brain. You have your conscious brain, but that's only responsible for about 5% of your everyday experience. The rest of your brain is your subconscious brain. And your subconscious brain holds on to all the memories, all the experiences, all the belief systems that you have. Your brain has a very strategic and, to be honest, a very intelligent and sophisticated way to organize all of your thoughts, your responses, your beliefs. Okay. And so let's just talk about these comments here. I could theorize that each of these individuals have probably heard all their life that nothing good's going to ever happen to you. Money don't grow on trees. You a sinner. Okay. You're going to get yours in heaven. These are people who probably who experienced verbal abuse, mental abuse, emotional abuse. These are people who I guarantee you did not receive nurturing, because attachment theory is a thing. It's a real thing. If y'all never heard of attachment theory, you need to go study that, okay? Because oftentimes, if we didn't get the nurturing, the emotional nurturing from our parents when we were babies, this affects how we feel about ourselves as adults, and it also affects how we see our reality. You want to cue that up, that cow?
Okay.
It affects how we see reality. And so these people who responded this way with those responses to us, they were not lashing out at us. but they were hearing something, y'all, that is in complete opposition to what their subconscious programming has heard all their life. And so what their subconscious did, because we talk about the brain, I'm the brain coach, right? Let me tell you what happens when somebody says something to you that is completely opposite from what you believe is true. Your amygdala, which is your fear center in your brain, is the part of the brain responsible for processing emotions. Your amygdala gets heightened. It's like somebody turns a light bulb on in the amygdala. When people start saying things to you that completely contradict your beliefs and your experiences, your amygdala gets heightened. Your brain releases a lot of cortisol and other harmful chemicals. Then you go into fight or flight, right? Because your brain thinks that you're in some kind of danger. Your brain thinks that there's a threat. And so what your brain is going to do, and it's going to do it very quickly, it's going to go into your memory center, right? It's going to go into your hippocampus area, and it's going to find memories. Because again, your brain is very intricate. There's all kind of programs stored in your brain. So how you responded to things when you were 2 years old, whether you know it or not, it is still in your brain as a code. Somebody say a code. Okay. And so your brain is going to go into the memory files, and it's going to find a response. It's going to find a response because it's trying to protect you. And that's what these people did in the comments. They couldn't hear what we said because they felt a level of danger. And you might be thinking, how can somebody feel danger when you're speaking kind to them or when you're uplifting them? That's a person who's never been exposed to that level of nurturing and care and love and respect. They can't see it. So we did something last night. And if y'all were on here last night, then don't give it away. All right. If you were not on here last night, I want to ask you to do me a favor. Okay. I want you to look at that image that's on the screen. Okay. I want you to look at that image on the screen. And we're going to give you about 20 seconds. Okay, y'all make sure y'all are engaging, commenting, okay? Then we know that you're still with us, all right? We're going to give you 20 seconds. We want you to look at that image. All right, just look at the whole image, okay? And I want you to tell me what you see in the image. I want you to tell me what you see in the image. Okay, I want you to literally type it out in the comment section. All right, let me know if y'all see the image. Let's start there. Type yes or no. Do you see it? I'm not talking about the image of me and Ace. All right, let us know if you see that image. And once you let us know if you see the image, I want you to tell us what you see. I want you to tell us what you see. I'm waiting for y'all to tell me if y'all see the image. Hey, Denise. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Shelly. Hey, Ursula. I'm not sure if she's still there, but hey, y'all. Hey, do y'all see the image? Are y'all cooking while we're streaming?
I think they're cooking.
Are y'all multitasking? Okay.
I think they're cooking and driving.
Oh, they're driving. Okay. Because I didn't see no answers in the comment section. All right. We'll come back to it, okay? But this image is really, 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 really important because I want to show you why it's so difficult for many of you to make change in your life, okay? Because what happens, Ace, is we all be like, I want X, Y, and Z. I want a new house. I want a new car. I want a new relationship. I want to travel. And then what ends up happening is people get stuck when we start saying, okay, that's great. You got a vision. That's great. But you got to change.
Mm-hmm.
You got to change. Somebody that's not mad, type in the comments for me. You got to change.
I got to change.
It's the only way you're going to get the things that you want. And so because a lot of us are afraid of change, and it's not your fault, okay? It's your brain. Okay. And so because we are afraid of change, then what we're going to tell ourselves is, because we got to talk ourselves off the ledge, we're going to say, no, it's just not meant for me. which
Mm-hmm.
is what those comments were that you just shared with us.
Mm-hmm.
Right? If you want to put those up again, you can. We're
Mm-hmm.
gonna say, that's not for me. I tried it. That's for somebody else. It's not gonna work for me. That person said, I choose to quit ahead because she says, I've tried stuff for so long. I never believed in myself. I quit everything. So I just quit while I'm ahead. Well, look at what she's saying though. Look at that comment. Look at what she's actually saying about herself.
Mm-hmm.
So she's already convinced herself it's not gonna work. I'm a quitter. I don't believe in myself. Well, that's why it sounds impossible when you hear people like me and A say you can have what you want.
And
Now,
I'm willing to bet, Dr. Brooks, this comment is interesting. It says, I felt like a millionaire for 50 plus years and it's never happened. So don't waste your time. I'm willing to bet if we were to do a introspective audit,
mm-hmm,
I bet you we will immediately find it.
we
I
would.
bet you we will immediately find when this person lost hope. And I promise you, it wasn't 50, it hasn't been hopeful for 50 years.
No,
That hope
and
was
that's
gone 50 years ago.
I promise you. And that's one of the things we're going to do in the Elevate Her experience. There's going to be a whole assessment that first week of our gathering of our program. Everybody's going to have an opportunity to take that assessment, Ace,
Mm-hmm.
because you got to be able to find when it happened.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And we're hoping that you'll be able to identify a pattern of, wait a minute, when you started losing belief in yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Because I promise you, you were not born feeling that way. Did y'all know that? We all were born feeling very, very confident. I know because I have a grandson. He's 8 weeks old. Little Messiah. Hey Messiah, if
Hey,
you're
Messiah.
watching. And it's so interesting to watch newborn babies. They're born so confident, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
They don't care if their little hiney's are hanging out. They don't care if their bellies are a little chubby. Okay. They just are, they are so confident in themselves. But over time, we slowly start to lose that confidence. Why? Because epigenetics has taught us why. Because our environment affects our beliefs about ourselves. Belief is a whole biology. And so you said something really powerful. If we could assess people, we can get to the subconscious. We can find the culprit. And
Mm-hmm.
once we find the culprit, guess what happens, y'all? We're able to help you rewire.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So again, before I forget, I need you all to give me your email if you want to be on the wait list for the Elevate Her experience. We're going to launch it. We're in launch mode now, but the program starts November the 4th. It's a 4-week intensive. We're going to teach you how to rewire your brain so you can believe in yourself. I need your email if you want to be on the wait list because you'll get exclusive content. You'll get an opportunity to get the first discounts. You'll be able to register before we go public with the registration because we're only taking 10. We're only taking 10 students. Why? Because we need a small community of people because this is an intensive work that Ace and I are going to be doing. And we can't have 1,000 people, 100 people in the program. We have to have a small community. But if you want to be on the wait list so that you can have the opportunity to sign up, go ahead and make sure that you sign up. Okay, we have the link ready for you. All right, let me know if y'all need the link. Can y'all see the link? And you're going to get a free gift tonight just for giving us your email address. All right, we have something called the confidence code. I'm giving you the confidence code tonight, free of charge. I pulled it out of my high-end program. Why am I giving you that? Because I need you to understand something. Research has shown us that confidence is the number one reason why people are afraid to pursue their dreams and their goals and their aspirations. We lack confidence. And so we're looking for entrepreneurs, particular. We're looking for leaders, professionals, all right, who know that you're supposed to be further along in your business or your career or your life. We're looking for those leaders who you have so much brilliance on the inside of you, but you lack confidence. You lack belief in yourself. Because guess what, y'all? It doesn't matter how smart you are. It just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how brilliant you are. If you don't believe you can, then you won't. If you're not confident enough to believe that you can, then you won't. So once you sign up for the email list, you're going to be able to get a free gift. Let me go ahead and show them the screen, if that's okay, Ace.
Mm-hmm.
Let me show y'all what y'all going to actually get once you give us your email address. I hope I got the right screen. We're getting ready to find out. That should be it. It should be coming up right now. So when you click on that link, this is the landing page for the Elevate Her Experience waitlist. Okay, because I'm telling you the program is going to sell out, and it's going to sell out fast. Every time I teach neuro leadership, every time I teach leaders how to rewire their brain for more money, for more success, for better relationships, for better wellness, it always sells out. Because this program is going to hit 4 areas. It's going to hit wealth consciousness. So how do you increase your money? Well, the first thing you got to do is you have to have a wealth consciousness. And most of us don't have that, especially the communities that we come out of. We come out of, again, unfortunately, religious systems and structures that taught us not to pursue money because we were taught the love of money is evil, right? So we're going to hit the wealth consciousness piece in the program. All right. We're going to also teach you how to market your business. If you're an entrepreneur, we're going to teach you the science of marketing. I bet nobody told you there's a science to marketing. Okay. Because marketing is the key to a successful business. Doesn't matter how great your program is. Doesn't matter how great your product is. If you don't know how to market correctly through the scientific approach, your business likely is not going to do well. So we're going to teach you the science, the neuroscience of it all, right? We're going to also teach you core leadership strategies. Okay, we know emotionally intelligent people are more successful, period, point blank. They have better careers. They make more money. In fact, research says that when you are emotionally intelligent, you are able to earn a minimum of $29,000 more every year if you're in corporate or if you're working in the public sector. So we're going to teach you emotional intelligence and other leadership skills. But what's different about our program, because again, it's a 360s holistic care. We're also going to address your wellness. Okay. We want you to be emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and even physically well. So we're going to hit all the aspects of who you are. I'm telling you, you are not going to want to miss the Elevate Her experience. It's going to include live mentorship, coaching, and training sessions with me and Ace as your facilitators. You'll be in a community of like-minded leaders who are ready to go after their dreams and have more money, have better relationships, right? Be healthy, mind, body, soul, and spirit. All right. You're going to get the blueprint to how to launch your business so that you are marketing to the right people, so that you're making the right money. And there's a whole science to marketing that I don't hear anybody on the internet teaching to nobody. So what I need you to do, I need you to go to this website right here. You see the link in the comments. I think Ace has put it there for y'all. I need your email address and I need your full name. I need you to click that submit button, right? And after you click that submit button, I need you to scroll down. I hope y'all can see me scrolling. Can y'all see me scrolling, Ace?
Yeah, we see it.
I want you to scroll down and I want you to press this big blue button right here. The confidence code for female leaders. I have given you, all right, I've given you a taste of what you're going to learn in this program. So when you click on that blue button, guess what's going to happen? It's going to immediately give you that download and you're going to get free access to the confidence. All right. Well, I'm going to give you neuroscience, evidence-based strategies for how you can start the process of rewiring your brain early. So even if you don't come into my paid program, you're going to get an opportunity to get started because I'm giving you some free information right here that is going to work for you if you work it. All right. So you ain't got nothing to lose by giving us your email address. You got absolutely nothing to lose, but you got a lot to, you have a lot to gain even the more if you come into the program and let us walk you through this process. Okay. It is the Elevate Her experience because we don't want y'all to be like the folks in those YouTube comments. We don't want you to have such a low self-concept of yourself that you don't believe that it's possible. Now I'm going to ask y'all another question because I like asking questions. Y'all kind of quiet tonight. Here's my next question. What is it that you want out of life? What's the one thing that you just got to have? What's the one thing that you just have to have that's not a negotiable for you? I need to know what that is that you don't have yet. What's the one thing that you want out of life, but you know it's your own fear? You know that you're the one that's in the way. You know that you're the one that keeps sabotaging yourself. I need to know what it is. Okay? Because I promise you that no matter what it is, there's only one process you need to learn. And once you learn that one process, listen, once you learn our scientific method, you're going to be on your way to getting the one thing that it is you want. But first, you got to know what it is you want. And you might not believe me, but a lot of folks don't even know what it is they want, Ace.
They don't know their vision.
And that's why we need you to, we wanted you all to look at this image on the screen to help you understand why you don't know your vision, because you can't see. You can't see, like your brain literally cannot see beyond where you are right now, because the brain is a predictor. The brain is a predictor. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm going to do it anyway, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this part and download it, and I'm going to just put it on my page.
Yep.
All right. So whenever you happen to see this video, I want you to look at the image on the screen. I want you to look at it for 20 seconds. Okay. Look at this image for 20 seconds, the entire image. And then I want you to comment wherever you see this video. I want you to comment and tell me what it is you see in the image. What do you see in this image? Okay. I want to know what it is you see in this image. And I'm 99.9% sure that you probably don't see what's there. And I'm going to tell you why. Because our brain is a predictor. You do not see things with your eyes first. It might be the first time somebody heard that. You don't see things with your eyes first. You see things with your brain first. The only problem is your brain has trouble processing abstract information. And when the brain is not clear about something, the brain will start making up cues. It'll just start making up wild beliefs because it's not sure. Okay. If the brain is not seeing something that it is used to seeing and identifying, it will look very obscure to the brain. And this is what's happening to a lot of you all. All right. Your brain is only able to see the reality that you've allowed it to live in all your life. And so let's just say, for example, you're working at McDonald's, and there's nothing wrong with working at McDonald's, nothing at all wrong with working at McDonald's. But let's, for the purposes of this session tonight, let's say you're working at McDonald's, but you have a desire internally, like your secret desire, because we all have these secret desires that we're too ashamed to tell people about. But your secret desire is you want to run a 6-figure business. That's your secret desire. But your brain, your subconscious brain, the only neurological pathways that your brain has is you can't do that. You only have a 12th grade education. You don't have any money to start no business. You're not qualified to be an entrepreneur. Nobody's going to buy anything from you. You don't even understand what business is. You don't have any entrepreneur experience. No. You don't even do well with friendships. Who's going to come into your store or your business and buy anything? Those are the only neurological pathways inside your brain. Your mother or your father or your, other adults in your life, they talk down to you. You ain't gonna never be nothing. You've been crazy all your life. So those are the only programs installed in your brain. Does that make sense? And so your brain cannot process. Your brain literally cannot see you being an entrepreneur. And you know what that does, y'all? That keeps you stuck. That's how we keep sabotaging ourselves. Okay? Because we are listening to the subconscious brain. We're listening to those neurological pathways that are already programmed in our brain. Even though we have 376 trillion neurological pathways, we're only listening to the ones that we have developed in our brain. Mm-hmm. And this is why many of you never, ever, ever meet your goals.
I wonder if anyone in the audience can tell us what this picture is.
We want to know.
I dare someone right now. It's 7 of you guys in here. I know someone can tell us what they see in this picture.
Hey,
Hey,
Gemini.
Gemini. Gemini, tell me what you see in this picture. Tell me what you see in this picture, Ferris. I know someone can see something.
Shelly was in the other day. So if y'all have already been in if you already were in this session, don't even answer. I want the people who've never seen the image before to respond.
I'm not gonna put that answer up just yet because we are
Look,
also creating a video for our public profiles.
right. Black
A
Table Talk says
woman,
she sees a woman laying down.
a woman laying down. What else do you guys
Okay.
see?
Anybody else want to share? And I promise you that we're going somewhere with this. I promise you we're going somewhere
We're
with this.
going somewhere with
I
it.
promise you. And every time we do this experiment is always interesting because again, we haven't been taught about our brain, right? And so again, the brain can only see the neurological pathways that are built. And if the brain sees something that it doesn't recognize or looks abstract, it's not going to be able to tell you what it is. And again, this is why so many of us are not able to reach our goals because our brain literally cannot see it because we don't have any pathways programmed for it. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all what it is because we did get one person to respond, Ace. It is not a woman laying down, but that's okay. All right. This is a cow. It's a cow, y'all. What I want you to do is take your eyes and I want you to look to the left of the screen, to the left of that image. I want you to look to the left and then begin to look up slowly. All right. You may have to back up a little bit. All right. And as you back up, the image is going to start coming into your awareness. Let me know when y'all see it. And I'm going to tell you why. Why does the image come into your awareness once you know what it is? Because it's neuroscience. Because now we've told your brain what to look for. I love that you're Gemini. She said I was about to say a bird. I love that you're being honest because nobody ever gets it right the first time. All right. Because your brain, the only reason you can see the cow now, and Gemini, let me know when you see the cow. The only way, and you'll see it now because I've told you what it is. And now your brain knows what to go look for. Your brain is used to a cow looking a certain way. From the first time you ever saw a cow, your brain registered that image. Well, this image don't look like what our brain has registered as a cow. So our brain would never have known this was a cow because this is not how we were taught to identify a cow. Once I told you it was a cow, your brain started to go look for some evidence of that. And once your brain started to see evidence, and this is all happening like electrically, very fast, it started sending that message to your optic nerve and allowed your eyes to actually see it. Now, you'll never be able to unsee it once you see it. And this is what happens in our real life, y'all. I need you to trust. This is why we don't get beyond our levels of limitation. No matter how smart we are, no matter how brilliant we are, no matter how many wonderful ideas we have, no matter how many visions we have, y'all, let's be honest tonight. We're not judging because me and Ace are right here with you learning it together. How many of you have set goals and they haven't come to pass yet? How many of you have rehearsed the same vision, the same desire over and over again, but you haven't been able to get it to manifest yet? It's not because there's something wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. In fact, you're brilliant. You're brilliant. You're a genius. The problem is, again, thank you, Gemini. I love your honesty. Our brain has to be rewired for what it is we want it to see. And going back to the example of somebody working at McDonald's, if all they've done is worked at McDonald's and earned, $11.50 an hour, if around them all they've seen is people living in poverty, if around them all they've experienced is people talking down to them, those are the only neurological pathways that are going to be activated. And if y'all go pay attention to success stories, I think you talked about Tyler Perry one day on your video. Tyler had to leave his environment and he went and lived in his car. Lisa Nichols. I'm not sure if y'all are familiar with Lisa Nichols. She's a beautiful Black queen. She runs a professional development company, personal development company. It's the only one that's actually live on the stock market. But she talks about how she had to leave Compton. She had to leave the familiar place because it was harming her ability to believe. I had to leave the church. Y'all can judge me. It's okay. But I had to leave the religious structure because the religious environment that I was a part of, it was teaching me things that was so contradictory to who I knew I could be. It's when I left that system that my business elevated to a six-figure business. But when all you hear, if all you're surrounded with is failure and negativity and doubt and self-loathing and self-deprecation, trust me, your brain is going to believe that's who you are, and it cannot and it will not be able to see beyond those self-limiting beliefs. All right. So Ace and I are going to offer this Elevate Her Experience November the 4th for 4 weeks. Right now, we're just opening up the wait list. All right. We can only take 10 students. If you think you might be interested, I want you to go ahead and get your name on the wait list so that you can get those emails sent to you. And we're going to give you a free gift. I'm going to show you how the free gift one more time for those that are just getting here. Let me show you what to do. Let's see. Let me go back and share that screen one more time. Okay. So we're still on the screen. Thank you, Ace, because you're not getting confused over here. So what I want you to do is I want you to click on the, not that one, this one, not that one. Where did it go, Ace? Where'd the link go? Chad, I don't know. Oh, I think I know what happened.
I think we might have opened it.
Yeah, you're right. You're so smart. I don't know if y'all can see that. Can y'all see that, Ace? Because I'm not on that.
We see the confidence code, the actual gift.
Okay, so we're going to stop sharing that screen and we're going to share this screen because I want y'all to see what you're going to get tonight. All right, hold on, y'all. Hold your horses. I want to give you a free gift.
Powerful exercise, guys. That is such a powerful exercise for you guys to just really sit back and think about. Every person who saw this drawing saw something different. I mean, we've heard people say a man laying down. We didn't heard people say a pasture of fields. We've heard people say a peacock. Somebody said a woman laying down. Somebody said a bird. But it's just a cow.
It's just a cow, y'all.
And I think some of us have missed that cow before in our life.
My God.
I'm looking at a person who can just be honest and say, you know what, I missed the cow.
I missed the cow because I thought it was a peacock. I thought it was a woman laying down. I thought it was
a peacock. You know, Dr. Brooks, can I say something before you open up into this?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I want to tell a quick little story that I'm a little embarrassed to tell, but I think that is fitting for this moment because in 2020, we all remember what happened in 2020. Now let's rewind to 2019. In 2019, I was working as a banking executive. I was a leader over a region of banks. And that career was absolutely amazing, but I wanted more for myself. I said, if I can be in this place and see all of this success and count through all of this money, you know, when you're around a lot of money every day working in a bank, you start to want to figure out how you can manifest it for yourself. I went home in 2019 and I had this wild idea. I said, man, it'll be so cool if there was like a local concierge company that when maybe for mothers who just were so burnt out that they didn't have the energy to go to the store and get Pampers and get diapers and get bottles and all of the things. So I created a whole business plan. I called the company Baby Vroom. And I got all of the legal paperwork, all of the things ready. But let me talk to you guys about something I did not see because I missed my cow. I didn't believe in me, Dr. Vanessa. I didn't believe in me because I had a partner who partnered with me. And my partner said, you know what? I just don't think it's for me. And I said, well, I guess it's not for me either. But let me tell you what happened. In 2020, the world shut down. And DoorDash said, instead of just delivering food, we should deliver stuff like Pampers. We should deliver things like milk. And DoorDash launched their second branch to their business, which was a concierge service. So you can have DoorDash go pick up anything. DoorDash today still will go pick up your liquor. they'll pick up a massager from Target for you. They'll go around to Walmart and get you some flour and some butter, and still stop at Dairy Queen and bring you some fresh ice cream.
Will they bring you a margarita?
They'll bring you a margarita as long as you got your ID.
Let me
Do
call
you guys
DoorDash real quick.
realize a year before the world shut down, I had an intuition. I don't know if anybody want to talk about the power of intuition, because some of you guys have a belief and you don't know where it's being fed to you from. You don't know where it's coming from, but something is saying you got to do this. Something said, Ace, I'm telling you, you got to start this business. And I just wish I would have known my cow was there, because I didn't know that the world was shut down and people will be afraid to go to the store.
My God.
I didn't know that the world needed concierge service a year later after the vision. So I'm asking you, do you have a vision? Because what we just realized is some of you guys don't see the right thing. Some of you guys are not seeing the cow. And as ashamed as I am, Dr. Brooks, I gave up $100 million idea.
You sure did.
I gave up $100 million idea because I let my environment influence me. I let my environment, she didn't have the faith. And so inadvertently, adjacent non-faith came to me. I said, well, if she can't do it, that means I ain't good enough either. Some of you guys right now have low efficacy because of your partner. Ooh. Some of y'all have low efficacy because of the job you've been going to for 25 years. Y'all haven't even tried to get a promotion. You haven't even tried to apply somewhere for a higher level.
My God.
Some of y'all have low efficacy, just like Ace. I can be honest. I didn't believe in myself. After spending $2,000 on the paperwork, the trademarking, the logos, the business work, the business legal papers, I had it all set up. All I had to do was find one client who needed me to go get a pack of diapers for her. And that wasn't that hard where I live. That's not hard to find somebody who is a business person. And I gave up on that. Do you know the next year when I saw DoorDash and Uber picking up Pampers, how I felt? I'm trying to prevent you from feeling that. I want you to have confidence that I did not have. I want you to feel that inner strength, that inner integrity, that inner discipline, that inner efficacy that tells you, you know what? I'm going to start that business because my intuition is telling me I'm needed in this space. I want to talk about confidence. Do anybody want to have some confidence tonight? Dr. Brooks, talk about confidence.
I was getting ready to shout. Okay. All right. Hold on. We're about to go to church. The prophet was coming through. He's talking about confidence, y'all. And I want to give it to you tonight for free. We want to offer you this free gift. Somebody type in the comment section a free gift. Okay. Because again, we know the research. We do the research. And the research says our lack of confidence is what's holding us back from pursuing our dreams. Who am I talking to? Ace just told y'all he had $100 million idea. And the only reason he did not launch out was because he didn't believe in himself. He lacked confidence. He lacked efficacy. So I need your email address. If you are interested in being on our wait list, where you're going to receive updates about the Elevate Her Experience intensive, the training, the conference is going to be so powerful. You just heard Ace prophesying to y'all. So you better believe the prophetic is going to come out in this training. And I don't really trust a lot of people who are prophetic, but Ace is a prophet's prophet, but I digress. Okay. So go ahead and give us your email address. The link is somewhere in this, there it is. He just put the link in the comment section. We need your email address. All right. And what I want you to do is when you get to the link, you're going to see this screen. I just need your full name. I need your email address.
Wow.
I need you to click on that submit button.
That's powerful, Denise.
And then I'm going to want you to scroll down, scroll. And you're going to click on this blue button that says the confidence code for female leaders. You're going to click on that and voila, just like that.
Voila.
You're going to get your free gift.
I didn't know you was a magician.
I'm a magician. And y'all, and this one 8-page guide, all right, there's about a $300,000 value on this one guide. Trust me when I tell you, all right? Because I'm telling you all the most expensive, the most valuable resource you have is the ones on the inside of you. And it starts with your 3-pound brain.
Powerful.
If you can learn how to rewire your brain, if you want a scripture, baby, I got one. If you can learn how to renew your mind, all right, you'll be transformed. The scripture says, now are we transformed by the renewing of our mind. We'll renew your money. You can renew your health. You can renew your relationships. You can renew opportunities if you can get your brain to rewire back to its original functioning before all of the people in your life, before all of the systems in your environment changed you. We want to change you back to who we know you yourself to be. So it's free. It's not going to cost you anything. All right. Especially if you know that you might be interested in the Elevate Her experience. It's a $3,000 investment. Let me just go and tell you that right now. All right. Because I don't like playing games with people. Okay. I don't want to waste your time, and I don't want you wasting my time either. Okay. It's a $3,000 investment. It should be a $50,000 or $60,000 program. I told Ace, my business coach is cussing me out every day because she's like, why are you charging this cheap price for this program? You know why? Because I love people and Ace loves people. We're both humanitarians. And I want our people to come up. I want us to elevate. And I'm tired of us coming in last place all the time. All right. I'm tired of watching my people suffering and struggling and begging God and begging somebody to do something for them. God has already put on the inside of you what you need for prosperity. God has already placed on the inside of you what you need for wealth, for health. It's already in you. Somebody that's not mad type, it's already in me. The Bible even says it is according to the power that works in you. That's what the scripture says. It's according to the power that works in you. But what happens if your power has been turned off? We want to help you turn it back on. All right. So even if you don't buy the program, I'm giving you, Ace is giving you a free gift tonight. The confidence code. All right. Because that's the first step. All right. I want you all to make sure you get your name on the wait list, because we're going to also offer updates. We have payment plans, because I know somebody is saying, oh, this sounds so amazing, but I can't afford it. First of all, stop saying you can't afford it. That's the first step, because you can't afford it. All right. Because you can't afford it. All right. But we have payment plans. We have Afterpay. We have Klarma. And I have payment plans. All right. So if you want to get in, you'll be able to get in. Okay. We're only taking 10. And every time I teach this program, it sells out. Every time I every time I put this program on the market, it sells out. And this is the new and improved version of it. And now I got Ace. And Ace is bringing his expertise to it. It's going to sell out. Somebody type in the comment section, let me get my name on the list before it sell out, because it's going to sell out. Now I got Ace. He's bringing all of his wisdom, all of his expertise, all of his anointing. So it's going to sell out.
That's right, Denise.
So get your name on the wait list. All right.
Don't miss the cow, guys.
Don't miss the cow.
Don't miss the cow.
He looking right at you.
Y'all all said y'all didn't see it. Now, let's just be honest. Let's just be real. And for y'all that's watching the playback, and for you guys who are watching the content pieces, none of y'all saw the cow.
You didn't see the cow.
Now, I ain't trying to be funny, because hell, I didn't see the cow. I didn't see the cow. So it made me want to know, how many times have I missed something? It made me question a little bit, at least, what else have I missed? And it led me to this one question. Have you missed any opportunities? Have you missed any opportunities? Did you let your baby vroom go? Did you let your $100 million company go? like I did because I couldn't see the cow that was literally staring me in the face.
Wow.
You guys, I just told you I was working in a bank. I had customers come in who were pregnant every day. God had gave me my client base. I could have literally said, hey, when the baby due? You know I got a company. I go pick up Pampers and milk. I had a client coming in every day that was pregnant. I had fathers coming in every day who I could have simply said, hey, I want to provide service to you and your wife. I know you're working hard, sir. I know you're working hard, sir. Let me go get your diapers. Let me go get your washcloths. Let me go get the baby wipes. I can do that. But I said, you know what? I can't see this cow. I can't see this cow because everyone around me told me the cow wasn't there. And so what we're trying to tell you that is once you see it, man,
You can't never
somebody got
unsee
to
it.
say amen on that one.
Somebody need to say
Once you
amen.
see it,
We about to do a praise break here in a minute.
you can never unsee it. Oh, y'all can't stop seeing the cow. Y'all done named it. It's Moo Isla. Y'all done named her Helga. That's what I named her yesterday.
Helga,
Y'all
yeah.
have named the cow because you see the cow. I see so
It's
clearly.
almost like she's standing there saying, you know, I'm right here. Do you?
I've been here. How about that one? I've been here. The cow ain't never left. The cow was always there. And what I'm trying to tell you is that there are opportunities, guys. There are opportunities that you are missing. There are things that you're supposed to be doing. There are things that you are called to. There are places that you're supposed to go. But some of you guys are still sitting in the same space. Some of you guys your intuition told you 2 years ago, move to Las Vegas, move to Texas, move to Atlanta, move to Miami. 2 years ago, someone said, you know what, I want a higher level job. I should just apply for the position because they're not going to give it to me here. But you still haven't moved. But yet you're sitting here researching and you're finding yourself coming to these lives and you're saying, well, that can't be me. That can't be me. I ain't got the degree. My company says I need the degree. What I'm trying to tell you is that something happens when you believe in yourself. Something happens when you have confidence in yourself. And confidence is a scientific strategy. It is not some woo-woo thing that we just talk about because we got pretty nails and pretty lashes and a 26 waist. That's not confidence. Confidence, I can tell you right now that I know some 500-pound people who got some confidence, okay? I can tell you right now, I know some people who are unconventionally attractive who got some confidence.
That's
Confidence is science. It's science. And once you see it, you never will unsee it. I do not want you guys to be like the people in those comments.
That's why I got rid of them.
People in those comments who couldn't see it no more. I want you to have confidence. I want you to believe in yourself. Something happens when you believe in yourself. Something shifts. Something changes. And let me tell you something about the brain and its course corrective abilities, okay? When your brain knows something about you, it has the ability to course correct. What does that mean, Ace? Oh, I'm teaching somebody. Because what that means is that your brain starts to find the opportunities. So if you believe, man, I can start a business, somehow you just saw a sign that says loans on your way home. That sign always was there. The sign that says minority loans, it's always been there. The government has been talking about releasing loans to new business owners forever. But none of y'all have researched it. None of you guys have done the work, put the paperwork in. Some of these loans just need you to have an EIN number. But because you can't see it, you haven't gone to go get it. So I'm going to stop yelling at y'all because our time is winding up. But I just want you to know, I felt what that felt like to not see something in my life. And I'm going to be honest with you. It's one of my biggest regrets. It's one of the things that has opened my eyes so clearly to when I feel something, I got to move. When I think something, I got to do it. And right now, let me tell you what I believe in. I believe that when I'm confident, there's nothing that can stop me. And I want you guys to experience some of that because something happens when you believe in yourself. Dr. Brooks?
All right, y'all. Something happens when you believe in yourself. So we're giving you a free opportunity to start that process tonight. The confidence code It is based on science and research. All right. And I'm giving you the 3 steps tonight that you can implement right now to begin to boost your confidence. All right. The confidence code. So how do you get it? You click on the link that Ace shared. It's going to take you to our landing page. You're going to give us your email address. That means you're going to go on our email list. You're going to get all of the updates about the Elevate Her experience. You're going to get first access to all the discounts, early registration. But beside that, you're going to get some amazing information from us. All right. So once you give us your email address, you're going to scroll down that landing page. You're going to click on that blue button that I showed you earlier. And it's going to give you that immediate download, the confidence code. It's going to walk you through the strategies that you can begin to employ right now. All right. To begin to build that confidence muscle. Confidence is built in one place, y'all. You know where it's built? It's built in your brain. It ain't nothing wrong with going to the gym. It's nothing wrong with, looking your best aesthetically. You can get there's nothing wrong with that. Physical beauty is great. But Ace has alluded to, physical beauty does not give you confidence. All right. I stopped wearing nails. This is my little story, my little anecdote before we go. If anybody knows me, I always got fly nails. Listen, and it's not that I can't go buy nails, that I can't afford to get my nails done, because I can, but I'm trying to see something. I'm trying to see, can I show up on this internet without my nails and do my hands and all the things I always do with my long nails? Yes, I can. You know why? Because I'm learning that the nails, the external things, is not where my confidence comes from. I want to teach you how to build your confidence muscle, because this is neuroscience, and confidence is built one place. Hey, Shay, it's built in your brain, y'all. All right. So the Elevate Her experience is coming. Listen, a free webinar is also coming. All right. Next weekend. Somebody say next weekend. September 27th, 28th, 29th. We're working hard, Ace. Right? We are bringing you all a free webinar. What is the webinar about? We're going to introduce you, sneak preview. All right. A sneak peek preview to the Elevate Her experience. All right. We're going to give you a sneak. Is that right? A sneak view? A sneak preview? Sneak peek. Help my mind. Okay. You don't want to miss it. It's free of charge. All right. You get to choose which day you want to attend the free webinar. So I need you to go ahead and put your name on the email list. All right. Put your name on the email list, on the wait list, so that you can get notified. If you're already on my email list, it doesn't matter, because these emails are only going to go to the Elevate Her experience email list. So you're going to have to get your name on that email list. So go ahead and click on that link. Show them one more time, AC. Click on the link. It's in the comment section. Go ahead and click on the link. Give us your email address. We need your first name, your full name, and we need your email address. And then I need you to scroll down and grab that free gift, the confidence code. It's free. Did I say it was free? And then I need you to hold on. All right, because you're going to get an email from us in a couple of days inviting you to register for one of 3 webinars that we're offering next weekend. You can come to all 3 of them if you want to, child. Okay. It's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. I'm excited about it. Okay. Me and Ace are going to bring you the latest in evidence-based approaches to neuroscience. What is neuroscience? It is the science that teaches you that your brain is neuroplastic. And I don't mean no harm, but the churches are not teaching this. The schools do not teach this. There's only a few universities in this country that even teach neuroscience. And those universities are universities where neuroscience is taught as an actual discipline. All right. So you're not going to get these teachings anywhere. You're just not. And you're certainly not going to get them from me and Ace, because it ain't too many. It ain't too many of us teaching this stuff. All right. I not only do I have the education, but I'm also certified in neuro coaching. All right. I literally sat with a neuroscientist from UCLA. All right. And she trained me in how to coach people with neuroscience. I was so fascinated. All right. And that was back in 2017. And I've been using neuroscience for the last, how many years is that? 5, 6, 7 years to change my life. And I want to help you change yours too. So whatever it is you're looking for in this next life, in this next season of your life, whether it's a new career or you want to start your business, or maybe you want to scale your business, maybe you want to come off your job and you want to learn how to work for yourself. Y'all listen, you know, entrepreneurship is a big thing right now because we're under so much stress. The number of people who are walking off their jobs is crazy. Why are people doing that? Because they're believing in themselves. All right. They've tapped into something. And I want you to tap into it too. Maybe you just want to meet the love of your life. Did you know the reason that you're not meeting the love of your life is because there's some things going on inside of you. You don't believe that you're worthy. You don't believe that you can. And so you keep attracting the same abusive partners. Who am I talking to? You keep attracting the same dead weights. Who am I
Are you
talking
gonna come
to?
on my street in front of these people,
I'm
Vanessa?
sorry, Ace. You keep attracting the same old people who are cheating on you, lying to you, using you. You know why? It's because you don't have a neurological pathway in your brain that makes your brain believe that you're worthy of more. It's no other reason. So you keep settling for the same old BS. Okay? You've been working at the same deadbeat job for the last 20 years. It's not because you can't do better, but you don't have a neurological pathway in your brain that has convinced you that you're worthy of more. I and Ace want to help you change that. Some of you, your blood pressure is high, your diabetes is high, you're going through all kind of emotional challenges and struggles. Did you know, according to neuroscientists, that 87% of stress, 87% of sicknesses and diseases, it's not caused by food, diet, none of that. It's caused by stress. There are people who weigh 3, 4, 5, 6, 700 pounds and they don't have no high blood pressure. They never had a stroke because they good. You know why? Because they tapped into something that the medical community is not going to teach us. Because they want you to go fill those prescriptions. Hello, somebody. Once I read that, once I learned that, I was like, wait a minute, what? So what happens when you can learn how to get your brain to not be stressed out? We're going to teach all these things in the Elevate Her experience. Yes, it's $3,000, but guess what? What is your life worth to you? And the fact that y'all thinking that the program is too much, because some of y'all thinking that lets me know that your brain needs to be rewired because you think money has more value than you have. You think the money is worth more than you, and it is not. You've been taught wrong. I will pay $3,000 gladly
Gladly.
if I can learn how with a new brain to make $700,000 in my business. I will pay $3,000 gladly if all I really want is peace and happiness in my life for the rest of my life. I would pay $3,000 gladly and have paid that and more. And so has Ace. I would pay $3,000 easily if I want a husband or a wife and I just want to be happy with a family. I would pay it gladly if somebody told me the reason I don't have these things is because my brain has not been rewired. Religion is the culprit for many of y'all. Many of y'all think that you're sinners and you think you're going to have all these things. And so you don't have a neurological pathway to pursue more. All right. So we get ready to go. The link is in the comment section. I hope you all see it. Go ahead and get your name on the wait list because I'm telling you, every time I offer this program, and I usually only offer it once a year. So I don't know when I'm going to come back with it again. I just don't know. And I'm not even trying to BS you. I got receipts of testimonials. We'll pay those tomorrow night, Ace, of some of the testimonials of people who've actually taken the program. And I'll show you how their lives have been changed. And they were willing to invest the money because they knew what they needed in their life was way more expensive than the investment price. This is an investment, y'all. This ain't Target. This ain't Walmart. You're not buying anything from us. You are investing into your future, and you're going to get a return on your investment. So stop worrying about money. Money is an energy. It is a consciousness.
What we need to put an emphasis on is this is going to be a small intensive.
Say it again.
It's going to have 10 seats open. And I want to let you know the emails are full. So don't miss your opportunity to start this year. Don't wait till January the 1st. Don't wait till the beginning of the year. Don't wait till October the 1st. Don't wait till December the 1st because I promise you it never comes. It never comes. This is your opportunity to say, what is the return of investment worth for me? What is
Yes.
the ROI worth for me? Because we just introduced you guys to some concepts that you don't know much about.
That's
But we
right.
can tell you that the science is proven, it's evident that this stuff is why the leaders are leading. This is why people are actualizing their lives because they understand the science. This is such a esoteric study that it's only taught in a few universities to people who are going to go into the world to teach it. And they're only teaching a certain kind of person. There's only a certain kind of people who truly understand and know what their brain can do. And so we're offering this to you. And Dr. Brooks haven't told you yet, but there's a big discount for the first few that sign up.
Forgot that part.
Because I know
Thank
some of
you.
you guys are still sitting here like, oh, three. We have Dr. Brooks, her degree cost her 200,000.
Oh,
All she said is give me 3,000 and I'm
you
gonna
got to
teach
keep
you everything
reminding me of
I
that,
learned.
please.
What if you can learn from an expert something that took them 10 years to learn?
Come on.
What if you can learn it in 4 sessions?
Come on now.
What if you can learn the tools in 4 sessions and be connected to a group of titans, of next level leaders who can push you into ultimate success? We're talking about actualization. What if you can get there? Because we talked about this yesterday. Some of y'all still on level 1.
My
Some of
God.
y'all still on your way home. You was worried about what's for dinner. You were wondering how you were going to make it happen. Some of you guys know the first is coming up in 10 days and you're worried about shelter right now. What if I can tell you in 4 weeks, I can help you to radically change your life? Because it worked for us. I can't even tell you, as we've been writing this program, me and Dr. Brooks just talked about another idea that we're going to run together as far as neuroscience based work. We realize that this is not just something just for the community of leaders in here, because our brains can see the cow. We see the cow. And we said, you know what? Nurses need us. Nurses need us. So we decided to make a nurse program.
Teachers.
Teachers need us. Here we you understand how things just unlock, because I want to get to this blue tier here. This blue tier is the ultimate expression of living. It's called actualization, the desire to become the most that you can be. And if you see here, according to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, these tiers, most of you guys are stuck in. You can never get to actualization if you're still on here, safety needs. You're still trying to figure out your resources.
And
Let's
who's
be
teaching us
honest.
that? Who's
Who's
even
teaching it?
who's even talking about actualization in most of our communities? We are
What church you went to and you
we
heard
gotta
about
go.
it?
We're bombarded with, even with the elections. And again, no disrespect to the elections. I love Kamala. I'm so grateful for her. But even with the elections, what we are being bombarded with is the economy is bad, and you're not gonna be able to pay your food. You're not gonna be able to eat. You're not gonna be able to pay your rent. Like everywhere we turn, we go to church, and it's just all these fear-based messages. Everywhere we go, we are forced with fear-based messages, and not too many communities are actually building us up and telling us that we can actualize
Mm-hmm.
and become the best version of ourselves and go out into the world and be great. We're not really hearing that in a corporate way, especially in our African American communities. It's just the truth. And so what Ace and I are saying is we want to be a solution to the problem. We want to just be online talking about the problem and just talking about the problem. No, let's go radically solve the problem. Let's go radically save lives, change lives. Because we only get one shot on this earth, y'all, at least in this reality. And then it's over. And so many people go to their graves
Over.
unfulfilled. All
Never
right?
actualizing.
Never. 2 minutes of Q&A, and I got to get out of here because there's a storm coming through here. It's really bad. Q&A, ask now. Any questions? So just to recap, we have the live free webinar coming up next weekend, September 27th, 28th, 29th. You'll get the times and all the information once you get on our email list. If you want to attend the free webinar, we're going to deep dive into the program and teach you a little bit more about neuroscience. Make sure you go ahead and get your name on the wait list. That's the first step. Make sure that you do that. Also, once you get on the wait list, you're going to get that free gift, right? You're going to get the confidence code. It's free.
Ooh.
It's free. It's worth thousands of dollars to get this information. You'll get that. And then you'll have access to all of the updates about the program. You'll have first grabs at the discount that Ace talked about, and anything else that we offer. You'll be on our list forever. Okay, we're excited about it. I don't see any questions, Ace. Do you?
I don't think I see any questions, but let me just say this. If this is not something for you, then pass it on. Because that's what humanitarian work is.
That's
is
right.
to address the needs of humans. So some of you guys got a boss that you know you probably need this. Some of y'all know someone at the church who probably need this program. Some of you guys are talking on the phone to someone who is just complaining because maybe y'all got it all together. But I know you know someone who may not. And so
right.
I'm asking you out the kindness of my little old heart, if you can just pass it on and say, I got something I think could work for you. I see your business. I know you can go further. Let me tell you about Dr. Brooks and Ace. Let me just pass this information. Just do that for us. Because I understand. Right. Y'all got it. Y'all
got it going on. Yes. All right. Well, we can get out of here. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us. Okay. We will see you all tomorrow because we are in launch mode. So we're going to be out here a lot talking about this. We'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Love you all so much. Make sure you come back and join us tomorrow or whenever you can find us again. Grace and peace and blessings, love and light. Namaste. All the things, y'all. And we'll talk to y'all later. It is the Elevate Her experience. It is coming. It's a whole movement. It's a whole movement. Okay. All right. We'll see y'all next time. Peace out.
See you guys later.